What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Airborne in the house, dropping you guys the latest and greatest cryptocurrency news and updates. Today is June 1st, 2023. Today's video, we'll be doing a crypto market overview, followed by some Voyager updates, and then last but not least, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin. We got a potential move in play to the upside and to the downside, and then last, what I want to talk about is Bitcoin and how we are still early. I got some interesting things I want to share with you. Stick around, and I'll tell you all about it. All right, everyone. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day today. It's the beginning of a new month, June 1st. Yesterday I had my birthday, hung out down in Atlantic City, just kind of hanging out, went to a couple places, but it was fun. So good to, start a new month and age another number, I guess is what you want to say it. But I still feel young. You know, they always say age is just a number. All right, if you guys don't mind smashing that thumbs up button on your way in, consider subscribing if you aren't, turn the bell notifications so you get notified as soon as I upload a video. Easiest thing you guys can do to help support my channel. Again, this is just kind of documenting my crypto journey so I can go back and look at it, years from now and just say how I was just so early to the game. And that being said, Bitcoin, we are still early. I got some things I want to share with you guys towards the end of the video. Which is pretty cool. So enough of me rambling on. Let's just jump right into the video today. We are going to do a crypto market overview. If you guys want to skip to whatever section, check the pinned comment down below, or just skip along the video. I add timestamps in every one of my videos. So it looks like the market is kind of neutral today, down about 0.1% the last 24 hours. Got Bitcoin down about 0.34%, sitting at about 26,959. ETH's up about 0.41%, sitting at 1,873. We got XRP down about 0.6%. I think they're coming to a conclusion about XRP, the case going on right now. I don't know the details. I remember reading that the other day. Cardano down about 2.32%, sitting at 37 cents. Top gainers the last 24 hours. We got Rally up about 21.56%. TrueFi's up about 21.31%. And Keep Network up about 13.44%. Losers the last 24 hours. We got Forta down about 12.21%, sitting at 15 cents. The Origin Trail down about 8.42%. And Index Cooperative, no idea what that is, but it's down about 7.34%, sitting at $1.51. Again, it's a new month, June 1st, 2023. Got a lot of different holidays going on today. I'll just kind of go over the main ones. We got Global Day of Parents, National Moonshine Day. You guys into moonshine? National Olive Day, Dare Day, Dinosaur Day, Flip a Coin Day. Like I said, there's a lot of different holidays going on today. National Go Barefoot Day. I think they say something about like connecting with the earth. I don't know, for all you holistic people out there, where it's good just to walk barefoot to connect with the energy of the earth or something like that. Yeah, a lot of different holidays going on today. There you guys have it. Crypto bubbles, top 100 right now. Again, market's neutral right now. Looks like a little bit more sea of green. Take a look at my favorites. They're empty. That's kind of weird. I don't know why they're all gone. But yeah, I'm going to have to go add those. Oh well. All right, jumping into the Fear and Greed Index. Currently looking at a neutral, 52. Yesterday we were at a 51 neutral. Everything is neutral right now. All right, total crypto market cap. We're looking at about 1.1 trillion right now. We are a little bit over, let's see, oversold a tiny bit here. Starting to see a little bit of positive momentum on the MACD, on the histogram down here. You can see at least on the 4-hour time frame. Let's take a look at the daily on the total crypto market cap, what we got going on. Obviously, it doesn't want to cooperate with me. I don't know why it always does that. I probably should just pay for TradingView at this point if that's what they want me to do. I'm just cheap right now. Taking a look at the daily for the total crypto market cap. Let me just click auto here. Let's see. We are neutral on the RSI. Starting to see a little bit of negative momentum on the MACD. And let's see. Kind of looks like we have a falling wedge that is starting to play out. Kind of something that we're seeing on Bitcoin, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later in the video. So who knows? We, may come down a little bit, touch this resistance line before making a nice little breakout. Again, we have June 5th with Congress and all that, and the debt ceiling. Talk about that here in a second. DXY looking at about 103. Looks like it's been negative the last 12 hours, the last day or so. Whenever this is negative, the DXY, that's usually when crypto and traditional markets are up, and vice versa. It's always nice to keep an eye on the U.S. dollar currency index. Stock market looks like it is all green today. Looks like that the Dow did rise about 200 points. NASDAQ and S&P jumped up 1% as investors applaud the debt ceiling progress. So it looks like they did come to some type of, U.S. House has passed the debt ceiling bill in a crucial step to avoid its U.S. default, which wouldn't be good, with the measure now moving it to the Senate. So again, I think they have by June 5th, just here in a couple days. Obviously, they're not going to default. Probably they're just going to print money. I did do a tweet or retweeted something funny that you guys could go check out about that, the money printer. But that's a whole nother video. We can talk about that. But again, if they don't default, that's a good thing. They're just probably going to print more, and markets may go up. Also, on Friday, you get the jobs report. What's expected? It seems that jobs did slow a little bit in the month of May. It looks like wages are expected to increase 0.3% for the month and 4.4% from a year ago. Level that officials have said is not consistent with a return of 2% inflation. So we got that report coming up on Friday, which could move the market a little bit. But again, the big thing is this June 5th, the final thing from Congress and the Senate for the debt ceiling. All right, first topic of discussion today is Voyager updates. If you guys are living under a rock, or you're probably not really paying too much attention at this point with the Voyager case, but we should be getting at least 36% of our crypto back on the platform here shortly. They did send out an email, if you guys missed this, that the app will be offline and in maintenance mode in preparation for the crypto distributions that they're going to turn transfers on, which at this point, why don't they already have it prepped? You would think so. We're paying all this money. It's absolutely insane what is going on with this Chapter 11 bankruptcy. But again, hopefully within, I don't know. There's always crazy stuff that's been happening with this case. And I wouldn't be surprised if it gets delayed a lot longer. But it seems like it's coming to the light at the end of the table. Again, we still have the FTX clawbacks, Alameda clawbacks, and the 3AC case that we could potentially get another certain percentage of our crypto back. But this entire thing has been an absolute clown show. I did put out a tweet last night that I believe in karma, man. It's going to come to each and every one of the people on this Voyager UCC committee. Steve, everyone. Got about 2,000 views, some likes, got some comments. The Voyager UCC did put out a tweet here that they're going to shut it down. They're going to shut down the Voyager UCC. You're going to have to get all your updates either through the Voyager Twitter or email at this point. All future updates will be publicly on the bankruptcy court docket as well, which can be accessed there at thecases.shreddo.com. But the whole community was in uproar. Shout out to Aldo, Oakenshield, Karma. Yep, I agree with that. You guys can read Aldo. Shout out to you, what he tweeted there below. I agree with. Also, Donkey Kong. Not been on my account forever. I had to walk away from the Invest Voyager madness. A lot of people did, me as well, and I have been paying a lot of attention to it, but could be getting back some of our crypto here shortly. So just a quick update for you guys. All right, next topic of discussion, Bitcoin. The OG, we're currently looking at about $26,964. This is the 4-hour chart here, and again, we have two scenarios in play for Bitcoin. One move to the downside and one move to the upside. Where is it going to go? Well, right now, you guys can see here, we do have a falling wedge, which historically is a bullish pattern. I can just zoom in here a little bit. That looks like we are just below it. I mean, if this falling wedge keeps playing out, we could see Bitcoin come down to that 25,100, 25,200 mark. For Bitcoin, at least on the positive move, or at least for the negative in this falling wedge. But again, we got the falling wedge in play. You guys can see here from this tweet, the last dip before this falling wedge breaks out and sends us back to 30,000 is what this guy here is saying. And again, for the negative play out we have going on, we do have this Head and Shoulders that is in play right now currently. Price did break below the neckline. It's going to look for a retest of the neckline right here. You guys can see where we're currently at, and a downside movement to the support here, which looks like it is the 200-day moving average, this line, this red line right here. After that, the upward potential will be huge. So on the short-term time frame, we do have a falling wedge in play. We could see a little bit more negative momentum before a nice move to the upside. Again, I think that June 5th, when they finalize that, hey, their U.S. isn't going to default, we could see a nice move to the upside on the total crypto market for Bitcoin. Even in the S&P 500, I saw a chart on that we're testing a crucial, I think, the 200-day moving average for the S&P 500 right now. But we're all at this point right now where we could see a little bit of sideways action until June 5th. But again, for Bitcoin, we got the falling wedge, we got the head and shoulders if we keep continuing to move to the downside. But again, we do have that 200-day moving average to bounce off of here, at least on the daily time frame. So there you guys have it for Bitcoin. And still talking about Bitcoin, we are still early. I'm a visual person. This guy is saying, how high can the price of Bitcoin go? And he's estimating there's about $872 trillion in assets, whether that be the debt, fiat money, real estate, equities, gold, silver, whatever. Look at this little sliver right here where Bitcoin is only 0.1% of the total amount of assets that we have in the world, which this guy's guesstimating at about $872 trillion. So how high can Bitcoin price go? If we just get to 1%, just 1% of the total assets, that would put Bitcoin at a $450,000 Bitcoin. But again, we got fiat currency, have a downfall of that. So how can you really price Bitcoin into US dollars when it is collapsing? $450,000 in 10 years might be worth nothing. So you probably want to price it into Satoshis. Just something to think about. What if Bitcoin gets to 5% of the total assets of everything in the world? $2.2 million Bitcoin. And last, let's get crazy. If Bitcoin is mass adopted worldwide and 10, 15, 20 years down the road, if it encompasses 20% of the total assets, that puts Bitcoin at $9 million per coin. We are early. Next thing for you visual people out there, all assets by market cap. You guys can see Bitcoin right here is at number 12, only a $523 billion market cap for Bitcoin. It's just below Tesla, which is $529 billion, Meta, Berkshire Hathaway, $709 billion, Nvidia, Amazon's $1.1 trillion. You got silver, Google, Microsoft, Apple, and gold's $13.28 trillion. So we are just merely a fraction of all the total assets of some of the top dogs. Gold, $13.28 trillion, going back here to fiat money, real estate, equities, gold, all that. We are still early. Just something to think about if you guys think you're still late to the game. So it doesn't hurt to, at least if you're a high risk investor, to put maybe 1 to 2% of your total portfolio into Bitcoin and self-custody it. That is the important thing. Don't put it on a centralized exchange. I know there's a lot of things going on with self-custody, with Ledger and Trezor and all that type of stuff. I could make a whole other video on different types of cold storage to put into right now. And if you guys do have any recommendations, I'd be curious down below what you guys are using if you aren't using that Ledger. I know they had that firmware update where they could potentially take your keys, or Trezor. I've heard some stuff about that. But what do you guys use for your cold storage? What do you guys self-custody? That is the important thing. You are your own bank. Nobody can control your money. And the last thing I want to talk about today is how, again, we're still early. We are still extremely early in the adoption cycle for Bitcoin as a store of value. You might want to get some just in case. So 0.2% penetration. There's only less than 15 million people globally own $100 or more of Bitcoin. So if you own $100 or more Bitcoin, you are less than 15 million people globally. We believe that 2 billion people will own $100 $100 and more in Bitcoin in 10 years or more, which would equate to 130x potential over the next decade. So if you guys have patience, it doesn't hurt to put a little bit of money into Bitcoin, because in the next 10 years, you could see 130x. Think about that, guys. I know gold, people believe in gold and all the other silver, all those types of assets. But if you look over the past decade, the best return of investment has been Bitcoin. And if you think about the next 10 years now, this guy's saying a potential 130x potential over the next decade. Just something to think about. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys don't mind, smash that thumbs up button on your way out. Consider subscribing if you are. Turn on the bell notifications. I can't talk. Turn on the bell notifications so you guys get notified as soon as I upload a video. Truly do appreciate all the love and support. And let me know, guys, what do you guys think what's going to happen on June 5th? Do you think it's going to be true? The U.S. isn't going to default on the debt ceiling. They're just going to turn on the money printer, and the crypto market, the stock markets are all going to start booming? Or is it just going to be a surprise default? It's going to be negative. Everything's going to collapse. What do you guys think? Let me know. I love to hear guys' opinions down in the comments below. So that's going to do it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy your weekend, your upcoming weekend. I guess whenever you guys watch this video. And stay safe out there. It's going to do it. Crypto Airborne, out.